let's talk about this. What is the best part about being a superintendent?
Oh, the best part about being a superintendent, there's so many cool parts, but probably my favorite one is, my scope is frustrating because it's so diverse.
Mm-hmm.
My scope is really rad because it's so broad. Like, I get to have an impact on the educational experience of students 3 to 21. When we're looking at our pre-K and our enrollment program to our special education students that we serve all the way through age 21, the fact that I can have relationships with the teeny tiny little knee-high squirts to career ed, I've never had that before. It's like when I was a freshman dean of students, like freshmen, those were my babies, and that's who I was focused on. And yeah, you'd still know them when you were seniors, but it was like, those are them. And that narrow focus really helps you concentrate. But to have that broad scope, and if I hang around and they don't get rid of me, I will have known some students for like 15 years plus for their entire educational experience. There are kids that I will know because they were in preschool when I started 5 years ago, that when I retire 10 years from now, we will have rolled together the whole time. How do you put a value on that? I mean, that's just, and as a teacher, it's like, I love my 8th grade students, a new batch every year. And that fresh start was fun, but it's like, no, from 3 to graduation plus, you're my boy.
Yeah.
You're my sister. That's incredible. I've never had a position where it was that broad, and I just love that to death.
That's all. It's like you're looping with them, but
yeah,
it's for every student in the school. That's so cool.
Looping is engineered into my position without any negotiation. I love it. That's so cool. And I'd say the other part too, there's one other part I love. Being able to put the autonomy of professional development into the hands of my teachers. I always tell them, you look at the data and you know what your students know far better than I do. Mm-hmm. And being able to empower my teachers with time and access to the training they need in a way that can positively affect individual instructional decisions at the student level. Being able to be the guy that says, this is how we're going to do our professional learning, and this is the time we're going to allocate towards it because I believe and trust in your expertise and what you're doing. I never had that autonomy as a teacher or as a building level administrator, but I just got to get my board to trust me, and then we roll, and that's been super cool too.
That's good, and you get your board to trust you by communicating with them. I'm sure.
Absolutely, man.
That's awesome. Up top to bottom, above you, below you, everybody, communication. I love that.
Right on.
So